disinfectant thing that Trump said was just insane, dude. And now he's trying to act like it was sarcasm, which is the best. Disinfectant. Trump. Dude, the guy's such a goofball. And he says, I was sarcastic. And he's just like, and it's just not sarcastic, dude. Dude? Cool. It's so cool to say dude. Did you know that? Instead of dude? Now this is one of those YouTube videos. Let's check this out. This is one of those YouTube videos that when I check it, I'll have it, and it won't have the fucking actual YouTube video. It'll have somebody talking about the YouTube video.
Happy talk.
There we go.
Spin. He pretended it was not happening.
Who looks like
and when none of that worked, and the government
who's this guy
to protect us,
what's this guy's name again?
Testing. He turned his attention to finding some magic pill.
He turned to the magic pill
that can make
he couldn't look more like he sounds. And that guy who. The White House is scrambling to mitigate President Trump's suggestion that injecting or consuming something that should not be consumed or injected under any circumstances. Wow. Chris Hayes points out is a part of pattern with Trump, a magic bullet to save him. And so Chris Hayes is the guy. Chris Hayes looks like the guy who brings one piece of candy and eats it in front of the class. And everyone's like, "Is there any for anyone else?" And he goes, and he secretly thinks that your moms don't love you. But when Trump says the thing about the fucking,
that would make the economy and the stock market come
right,
due to the risk.
I want to obviously see Trump saying this. I don't want to
see whether it's ultraviolet or
dealing with.
Supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that has him in check, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or
that's my favorite.
In some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right. And then I see the disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that?
Oh, she's not even answering. The lady with 7 scarves doesn't even
inside or
the doctor?
Almost a cleaning, because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs, so it'd be interesting to check that.
Oh, yeah, it'd be very interesting. It would actually be very interesting to check that. It would be so fucking interesting to inject somebody with fucking Lysol. But you know what? Let's not do it. Because you can't do that, because it's not a medical supply. And also, injecting it, it goes on the lungs, was my favorite part. It goes on the lungs. First of all, it would go in the lungs. It goes on the lungs. This guy's watched too many fucking Avenger movies. We just put an ultraviolet light. And yeah, I know, I understand. I understand what he meant, dude, okay? I understand about the ultraviolet light and all the shit, but guess what? I'm not a scientist. Also, it doesn't work, okay? Can't wait for the comments. Oh, dude, you should stop talking about politics. You obviously don't know what you're talking about. No shit, I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? But the thing is, I'm not president. I'm not a fucking sack of potatoes, dude. Yeah, and the lady with fucking 9 scarves. This lady is always looking like she just got twisted up in some curtains and was like, fuck, but I'm late for the briefing, and then ran. And he's talking about how you can just inject the shit. And, like, let me tell you something, dude. My, what do you call it? My radar for sarcasm, my radar is pretty damn good. You know, I'm a comedian. I literally almost said I'm a computer, and if I did that, I would have just left. I would have drove out of my house, and you wouldn't have fucking seen me for a long, long time, all right? Because I would have just given up on life. I would have cried. I would have just listened to that fucking funny faces, sharpen bases, learning vases while I was driving. And its skin is kind of funny, fucking fun is sad. For some reason, I think the word funny is in that song so many times. But I would have been crying just, mad world. Mad world. Well, if I said computer instead of comedian. Now, boys, I'm a computer. Hey, kid, I'm a computer. Like that fucking old G.I. Joe thing that went viral. But anyway, I'm a comedian. I'm pretty good at understanding what a fucking goddamn sarcasm is. And also, hey, president, don't be sarcastic. Number 1 job shouldn't be sarcastic. Fireman. Number 2, president. Okay? Hey, get out. The building's burning. Oh, my God, really? Psych. It's the same thing if you're the fucking president. Inject Lysol. Oh, you were kidding? Well, 18 people fucking died from doing it because you're the leader of the free world. Anyway, shouldn't have done it. Why can't he just be like, hey, I don't know what I was talking about. I didn't mean to say it that way. I know how it came off. Oops. Why doesn't he just do that? Why doesn't he just do that? Everyone would be like, oh, all right, well, yeah, that was a goof, whatever. But he's like, well, it can't be wrong. So I was sarcastic. Fucking sarcastic, dude. Also, he didn't do the jerk-off motion, you know? He should have done that if he was being sarcastic. Yeah, inject Lysol in your veins. Or, wah, wah. Anyway, Biden got endorsed by Hillary Clinton, which is just like, and he was just like, I'm with her, and he retweeted it. So, hey, Biden, you know, let's not do that, because that'll definitely make sure that you don't win. You understand what I'm saying? Biden with that fucking tongue swoop, that fucking Trump retweeted, the GIF, it's not a deep fake, I don't think, but the Biden, after he was talking about beef jerky, probably did that or some shit. Biden will bring up anything, dude. Biden will bring up anything. Biden, what are you going to do with the economy? Yeah, you ever put together a chair? Yeah, so he's just like, I'm with her, and everyone goes like this, oh, you like Hillary? Cool, well, then you don't believe in Pizzagate. You lost my vote. So I don't know. But that fucking thing was scary as shit. And then I sent it to the group text, and Nick Swartzen said, is that real? And I go, okay, I can't, no, it's not real, because he looks like a fucking demon. So he retweeted that, and people are like up in arms, dude. Liberals are absolutely up in arms about this, thinking that Trump used and weaponized a deepfake. You wouldn't think that the first person who weaponized a deepfake is the president of the United States of America. You'd imagine it would come from a P.O. box that was out of commission. But it comes from, I saw something that said, you'd think it would come from this place, but it came from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Yeah, dude, I understand people are real fucking dumb. I understand people are so stupid. Like, you can't, that whole inciting a riot thing. But it's like, if you're real stupid and you think that that Biden thing is real, you're the first to go, bro. You got to get on the front line and just get rat-tat-tatted up, dude. Fight for our country and get rat-tat-tatted up.